All right. Gonna wait a little bit. Couple seconds. Make sure everyone knows I'm live. All right, and it's time to Windblume. Let's have ourselves a nice little Windblume time, shall we? We've already done the first two quests. That's just the way it is. There's no way out of that. But we are going to now wait until 8 or 12 the next day. 8:03 it'll be. Very good. All right. So we're going to start off, we're going to finish off this quest. Then we're probably going to go into whatever TCG I can do, and that's yeah, just a nice little stream.
Let's go meet Sucrose and Kale at the crafting bench.
We're of course playing Dea. The loveliest character to come out in a very long time. Look at her, she punches. It's great.
Hey, we're here.
All right, get this auto
Traveler,
going.
Paimon, great timing. We got a lot of letters in the mailbox, and I just finished sorting them into 4 groups. Nice work. Well, the real work hasn't even started yet. Which batch of letters should we read through first?
Can't wait to read a batch of letters. Take a look at the clue board. All right, let's take a look at the clue board. All right. Read letters about a flower that is not of this world. Do I care what Tignari has to say? Not really. Let's read Albedo. A flower that is not of this world. Doesn't sound like an existing species or something created through specialized civilization techniques. With that noted, I believe we should think out of the box. After reviewing what I've learned over the years, I have now reached a conclusion. Sucrose also came to discuss her thoughts with me. She hasn't yet decided on an answer at the moment of writing this letter, so I won't be revealing my own conclusion right now. We must discuss in detail when we meet. I hope everyone else will bring their respective answers too. See you then. Okay, so he didn't say anything. Alright, what does this guy have to say? After our conversation the other day, I went to the prophecy wording carefully. A flower that is not of this world sounds more like a logical paradox. Think about it. If a flower is not of this world, its existence can't be perceived. However, if it can be perceived, it will not fit the description of the prophecy. As such, my view is that the riddle's answer doesn't have to be a real plant. However, I must also note that with all due respect, that person who came up with the riddle may not know all the plants in the world, and I dare say that no one could make such a claim. From this perspective, you could even think that some rare plants are potentially candidates for this answer. That's probably wrong. Tignari. Alright. It feels strange to insert a letter into the mailbox that I made myself, but I did find my answer. At first, I thought a flower created using alchemy could constitute one that is not of this world, according to the prophecy. But after giving some more thought, I realized that instead of creating an actual plant, a flower-shaped mechanism made alchemical products might fit the description better. So I arrived at my conclusion. A clock in the shape of a flower. The long passage of time, the long passage of life brushes the past. What? The long passage of life brushes the past, Oh, there's more. Of course. Sorry. The long passage of time brushes past the timepiece, leaving fluttering petals in its wake. The elapsing years stir up the leaves, pushing the needle of time forward. I did not expect Sucrose to go that. deep into it. Alright. A guide who will never get lost. What's Mona gotta say? No one can confidently say that they will never get lost, but as long as they wish to guide and help others does not waver, they will become a ship that can traverse the waves eternally. Sure. I didn't perform any divinations before writing this letter, but I have a feeling that I will witness the truth behind the prophecy together with you all. So if you need me, just call me at my place. I'll be there. Okay. What's Bennett gotta say? I've been thinking about this for a long time. Before you came with me with this prophecy, I never even crossed my mind that I could be part of this. Well, as you all know, I'm probably the last person you'd think of when it comes to guiding others. I still have a long way to go, and I'm still trying to figure out how to peacefully coexist with everything in this world. But if you're asking me about who can be of help, my friend Fischl and her friend Mona, the astrologist, are both very knowledgeable and brave. I say they're probably the ones you're looking for. And that's my answer. Wishing you all good luck. Thanks, Bennett. Alright. Guide is too grand a title for me, but I'd love to be everyone's friend. Good job, Amber. Keep being you. It's something I think I'm good at. I'm an attentive listener. Do let me know when you feel lost. To use an analogy, I'm like a torch out of the wild that will help illuminate everyone's path so long as it continues to burn bright. Everything written below is not meant for Kale. Dear Kale, if you're reading this, please turn away. I've been worried about Kale lately. She recovered from the illness, but she still doesn't look at all cheerful. I feels like she still has things she can't let go of. Allow me to write down my wish here. I hope Kale can uncover the secret behind the prophecy and find her happiness. Wherever she is, whoever she becomes, I'll always be her friend no matter what. We're not the saver and the saved, but simply good friends. From Amber. Very nice, Amber. What's Mika got to say? I hope this letter finds you well. I didn't expect to be asked such a question, which caused quite a headache at first. I only know how to guide people in the geological sense, but on the journey of life, I'm still the lost kid who needs the guidance of others. But upon seeing your question, I immediately knew that I can help with what I can help with. I tried drawing a map showing vegetation disruption for Mr. Tignari and Mrs. Kale, as well as a dragon spotting calendar for Mr. Sino. Both are attached below. In the few days, I will need to patrol with the captain and draw maps for Mrs. Lisa. So I can only support you with my well wishes. My apologies. Please forgive me. I hope this map and the list will be of some help. Alright. Yeah, well, back to the other letters. Alright, one who would never lie. Sino. You are correct to assume that I seldom lie, and this has to do with my upbringing. As a desert dweller who has been living within the academia since childhood, my unusual identity makes it hard for others to trust me, and it would have been harder still if I was not honest. As a result, I learned to talk less and speak no more than what was necessary. Uncovering the secrets behind the prophecy may come with its perils. If you need someone who will never lie, I can join you. No pun? Come on, Sino, all you've done is puns this entire thing, and no puns here? Missed opportunities. Rosaria. I must make one thing clear first. I am not someone who would never lie. After hearing your question, I thought many things in the past in earnest and recalled my occasions on which I lied. I often make up excuses to avoid choir practice. I also tell white lies, too. Sometimes to make myself happy, and other times to allow myself to give up on some struggles. The nicest lie I've ever come up with is that I've told Varka that I didn't want to stay in Mondstadt. Varka responded with another lie, and that was his advice to me. Your current abilities are not suited to life beyond Mondstadt's borders. Brutal. I can't be the answer to this question, but I suggest that you consider what never lying actually means. Does it mean never deceive, or never lie with ill intent? It's a pity that I'm not the one you're looking for, but I believe someone who meets the requirements will turn up. Good luck. Thanks, Sista. I asked teacher Lisa to write this letter. It is much better than the ones I wrote. Many thanks. I don't lie. I trust you. Come to me when you need me. I will always be there. Razor. Thanks, Razor. Alright, what else we got? Alright, a legend that never ends. Lisa! Legends were created by humans. In that sense, no legend endures forever, and all stories must end in regret someday. But as long as the story lives in people's hearts, it does not in some way live on forever. Oh, does it not in some way live forever? That the conclusion I've come with many years of reading anyways. Best of luck, little cuties. Thanks, Lisa. Clee. Mom writes travel guides. But she did have friends who wrote fairy tales, so Clee's heard the story that a story its authors spent their whole life writing will always be a good one. Yes. I think a legend that never ends should be a story filled with hopes and dreams in the works like a baton that is like a baton, like a baton. It's like a baton that's passed from one person to the next, offering some meaning to everyone that it touches. I was once greatly encouraged by such stories, so I think I'll be going with this answer. All right, that is it. That is all the letters. Stop reading. All right, it's time to talk to Sucrose. What's Sucrose got to say to us?
Let me quickly summarize what we found out about a flower that is not of this world. Tainari believes that on closer examination it might be logically paradoxal, while Albedo says that his answer would be better discussed at length in person. As for my answer, I think a clock in the shape of a flower would constitute one that is not of this world.
Here's what we've gathered regarding a guide who will never get lost. Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy, while Bennett suggests Fischl, Mona, or the Traveler as potential candidates. Mika didn't submit much, but he did draw a vegetation map for Master Tainari and wrote up a dragon spotting calendar for Sino. Amber also wrote in. She said that she sees herself as nobody's guide, but everybody's friend.
As for one who would never lie, Rosaria removed herself from consideration, but both Razor and Sino are willing to support us in our search. Timaeus seems to have forgotten to write to us.
And finally, this is what we've gathered on a legend that never ends. Klee said that her mom has a number of friends who like to write storybooks. Lisa believes that legends live forever in people's hearts. I think that for a legend to be never-ending, it has to be filled with hopes and dreams, and actively pass from one person to the next.
So, what are the answers to the 4 riddles then?
You're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can figure it all out in no time.
Or, let's all share our thoughts on what we think the answers might be.
Wait! Wait for me!
Oh, Timaeus! What brings you here?
Well, you know what brings him
Sorry,
there.
I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter. However, I'm happy to announce that I think I can be the one who would never lie.
This is kinda sudden. Not that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but, could you elaborate a little after you catch your breath?
Of course, of course. Do you still remember the time I, collaborated with a certain Miss Ying R?
That's right.
Well, basically, she helped me out a lot with my research into potion making once, and, well, we've stayed in touch through letters ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so Ying Er is the girl from Lila that Sucrose mentioned earlier? We always assumed you were hard at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've just been writing letters to Ying-ar the whole time?
That's right. He hasn't done he hasn't done anything except for
not
that.
all the time. I've done some work too. And anyway, our correspondence covers a lot of serious topics like perfumes, potions, alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I will be true to myself and never utter an insincere word until the day that I've managed to win Miss Ying-ar's heart.
So, at Star Snatch Cliff, you were picking Cecilia's as a gift for Ying-ar?
Well, that's right. The Cecilia flower is said to represent a once wayward heart transformed by the power of love. I couldn't think of a better flower to give than that. I know full well that Miss Ying-ar is far more knowledgeable than I in both the ways of the world and the ways of our craft, but I thought I should make the effort for once and put myself out there. Which brings me to the subject of the last few days and the Windblume Festival. I thought it was time for me to invite Miss Ying-ar to Mondstadt. But yesterday, Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working hard to help another girl achieve her dream.
Huh?
And when I went to take a look at our roster, I saw that she'd done my remaining work for me. I feel incredibly guilty. I've been spending all of my time in my own fantasy world while everyone else has been bending over backwards to help other people. How could I ever hope to be worthy of Miss Ying-ar's love if I'm so selfish?
Oh, Timaeus.
And that's why I've decided to join you.
But then what about Ying-ar?
Yeah. Haven't you been planning this for over a month now? You said you were gonna invite her to Mondstadt.
Well, yes, I did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit, which is why I just sent her another gift with my hand-picked Windblooms, along with a handwritten letter. I explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself to which I must devote my full attention for the time being. As soon as it's resolved, I'll make haste to Liyue to pick her up in person. I made sure to package the gift and letter with the greatest care. All I can do now is hope that she'll understand. Point being, please know that I sincerely want to support you in this endeavor. Plus, I think I'm an honest person. As far as I recall, I don't think I've told a single lie in my life.
Well, you certainly convinced Paimon with that speech. Don't worry, Timaeus. We won't let your determination go to waste.
Thank you, Timaeus.
Thank you, everyone. I promise to do everything I can to help.
Okay, so it looks like we found our one who would never lie.
All right.
Great! Let's keep it up. On to the other three.
Okay, I guess. Sure.
Okay, Paimon will do the honors. Ahem. We have with us here the flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus.
Why did you only say Timaeus' name? You should say my name too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We also have Klee.
That's me!
Yep.
We here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip.
Well, we are Mona.
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there? Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
Actually, I'm still feeling a little nervous.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't you all fired up just a moment ago?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do this.
Let's go.
Actually, I'm a little worried too. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much harder when there are so many people watching.
Well, does anyone know the exact location of where we're headed, or should I do a reading on my scry glass?
According to the prophecy, once we figured out the answer, we should test it at the Lantern of Utmost Joy. Wait, but where is this lantern?
Where's the lantern
We
at?
know something about that.
What?
Yep.
Wow, that's amazing. You know how to do everything under the sun.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
Yeah.
This is it! We're off to find the sacred location of the Lantern of Utmost Joy!
Where is it at? Oh my god, so far away. Alright. That was teleport. Off we go. The Lantern of Utmost Joy. I literally can't wait. Okay. Oh.
According to the map, it should be somewhere around here.
It should be.
Let me take a look.
Alright. Oh, is it the cauldron? Is it the soup pot?
Aww. I don't see any lanterns here. Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the Lantern Utmost Joy actually looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we've overlooked something?
Traveler, are you trying to figure out something else from the paper?
Answer in the sky. Is it the sun?
Huh?
It's the sun.
Just to look up. But there's nothing above us. The wind didn't trick us, did it? Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way. Huh. Paimon read the whole thing out loud, but nothing's happening.
Oh, there we go.
What a strong wind current. Let's ride it up and see where it leads us.
Up to that floating island.
We'll have to fly up there? Can someone carry me with them?
Here.
Oh. Thanks, Daddy Albedo. You're gonna carry poor little Timaeus. And up we go. Well, hell yeah. Dinner table. Gonna have the Mad Hatter table is what it looks like.
How did this little island get up here in the sky? Did somebody make it?
Mm-hmm.
Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way, no one will get lost.
Oh, good thinking, Cullen.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here? Weird. It's almost as if someone was holding a tea party.
Mm-hmm.
Never would have guessed that such a place could exist. Right above Mondstadt, too.
Wow, look at that pretty lantern on the table. There's even a chair for each side of the lantern, too.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be something on the back of this chair. Let me have a closer look.
Mm-hmm.
Take your seat, present your answers, and you shall reach enlightenment. Well, as far as instructions go, I guess that's simple enough.
So we just need to do as it says, right?
Wait a second.
Alright, is this like Last Crusade rules? Do we drink the wrong cup and
We
die?
better make sure this place is safe before taking our seats.
Yeah.
Everyone, please stay clear for a moment.
Well, all our questions and doubts aside, the scenery here is pretty amazing. It'd be impossible to feel stressed here.
How is everything, Albedo?
Everything seems to be fine. I didn't find any traps or suspicious mechanisms,
Mm-hmm.
but I also couldn't find any overt destructive devices.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences. Looks like we'll have to sit on these chairs and fulfill the prophecy. Everyone, I would like
Alright.
to suggest that
It's
we try
not.
some risky answers on our first attempt. Let's reserve our most confident answers for the second round.
That sounds kind of smart. But why?
Ah, I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we may be able to figure out how the puzzle works.
Mm-hmm.
I see. That makes a lot of sense.
Mona, is there something wrong? You're not looking too good.
Oh, are you hungry? I brought some snacks.
Thank you for offering, Klee, but that's not quite it. While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin hoping to find some information.
But it didn't work.
There's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been staring at me as soon as we stepped foot in here.
Mm-hmm.
But if nothing here has actually been physically tampered with, then no. Could that person be?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Venti.
What do you mean, Mona? Who could it be?
Never mind. It's not like I've got any proof.
Don't leave us on the edge like this, Mona.
I'll just do what Albedo said.
That's a good
Yes.
idea, Klee.
Let's test the hypothesis together, Klee.
Come on, join us, Mona.
Oh, all right.
Okay, then I'll answer the first question. If someone were to ask me to find a flower that is not of this world,
You
Mm-hmm.
can do it, Sucrose.
then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower.
All right, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you found your answer.
It's Bennett.
My answer is that I will be that guide. For a long time, I have been guided by others. It's taken me a while, but I finally made it to where I am today. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I would still like to put my name forward. Because I would like to become a guide that can help others. I want to
Mm-hmm.
help others the same way Amber, Master Tainari, Sino, and everyone else helped me. Now it's my turn to pass on the gift that I've been given.
All right, it's up to me to answer the third part.
That's right, Timaeus.
I'll submit myself as one who would never lie. Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents, I'm confident that I've always been an honest person. I'd like to thank everyone, too, for giving me this opportunity to validate myself.
And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy. There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Wait, the lantern just lit up! Whoa! All four sides of the lantern are glowing!
Huh? But
There we go.
Kale, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair? Didn't it say we have to answer all the questions correctly?
That's right.
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there is no right answer for this prophecy.
Oh.
No right answer? But how could that be?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all imagined it to be. I believe the lantern only serves as a simple signal.
And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
Mm-hmm.
What? There's someone else here?
We meet again, traveler.
Hey!
What's up, Scarlet?
Hunter we met the other day at Good Hunter!
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows.
Oh, is that so? Then, why do I spy yet another person following in your shadow?
Wait, really?
There's no need for pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
So you had your eyes on me even then, huh? That was 2 whole weeks ago, you know.
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it. I was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook.
Huh? But why? Then, does that mean this wasn't a real prophecy after all?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine. In fact,
What
many of you
is
here
happening?
today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy to me. She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to signify themselves.
Who would have guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old hag after all.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, so you're B's student. It's an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Well, what are you talking about?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it. Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you must also be very interested in the secret behind this lantern, no? The lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Hmm?
Huh. Why did this little thing just light up? How strange.
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there?
Mom?
Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
Madam, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what of imitation and mimicry? It has always been a fool's errand to mimic and learn from humanity.
Oh, Talus, I'm here too.
There we go.
Why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest greetings, everyone.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. You must be commended for uncovering an artifact entrusted to the god of wind himself. Tell
Mm-hmm.
me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
Mm-hmm.
It's a really long table.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animo Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing?
Wait. Paimon's completely lost now. So what was this assembly you were talking about earlier?
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation of that to you?
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now then, let me tell you a long and ancient story.
Here comes a long and ancient story.
Ever heard of the Hexenzirkel? As the spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animo Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday, I snuffed out the life of my beloved. He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left. But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship. Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
I mean, it wasn't that long of a story, but...
Ah, so this is where the legendary mages held their meetings.
That's right. We often met here to chat and have tea.
Then, what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd receive a supreme blessing?
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy. It's a little embarrassing.
Wow.
The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding.
Oh, nice.
So it was indeed written by all of you.
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo. Knowing you, you probably figured out everything the moment you laid eyes on the message.
No, it took me a little longer than that.
A flower that is not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. These 4 descriptions signify 4 individual mages. When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her to invite her for a final get-together.
Oh, nice.
A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world. This is the signature of our full name, Rhindaughter, also known as Gold.
Okay.
If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her. The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world. She has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning.
Maybe.
If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice to guide the way forward for you.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world?
That's right.
That
Who
would all know each other.
Yeah.
The one who would never lie is me. I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, have always had a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor. As for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works. Have any of you ever read The Boar Princess?
Huh?
Mm.
I'm pretty sure every child in Mondstadt has read that book.
It's also one of my favorite stories. M was an exceptional human writer who used her prose to teach me the meaning of grief. Don't you think such a person would deserve a seat at the mage's table?
Sure thing.
More lost.
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to her students and followers. Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle.
It is a good thing you're going to use that drop.
I've always wanted
Get
to
them
meet
drops.
Do you also want to become a mage?
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexen Circle. I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now, I've seen for myself that besides Jay, many other ordinary people were also among you.
Do you think less of us now?
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued, and I'm now even more drawn towards the idea of becoming a mage.
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors, but you are different. You are much more fascinating than any of your predecessors.
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
Hmm.
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about Jay's married life back in her hometown.
So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay? She left the Hexen Circle after getting married?
Yep.
Precisely.
Nailed it,
There was
Paimon.
only
Good job.
one way the letter could have been interpreted. She would have known what we meant as soon as she saw the message. We were just asking one thing of her. Please come to see us again. Before you go and settle forever with your happiness, please come share some of it with your best friends and sisters.
So, the Supreme Blessing actually meant...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end. What will give us the most fulfillment and happiness in the end are those who will greet us at our journey's destination. Dear child, I believe you can also understand what I am talking about. We women will always have many troubles and encounter pains and frustrations that will keep us up at night. But no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains and oceans to see our best friends again, regardless of how many years have passed or how far the distance may be. As long as we can be with our beloved friends, our hearts will be filled with joy. To us mages, that's what being supremely blessed is all about.
Nice.
I still don't get it, but I do know that all the mages are Mom's best friends.
If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with. Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later. I still have a few things
See you
to
later,
attend to, so
Rosaria.
this will have to do for today.
She's like, that's enough of that.
Todoko says bye too.
Goodbye, darling, and farewell to all of our other friends as well. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Oh, now that I think of it, isn't it getting close to that time of year?
Yes, it's Windblume again, Alice.
It's also a special anniversary date. I'm sure you still remember.
Yes, I do remember now. It was on this day many, many years ago that Jay tied the knot. Ah, just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom. Everyone, please enjoy this year's Windblume Festival to the fullest.
Alright. It's just a regular piece of decor.
Whoa! Ah, Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down?
Alright, let's return back to Mondstadt. Yeah. Well, the prophecy a sham, as per usual. Poor little
okay,
tummy ass.
Maybe you'd feel better if you just, let it out.
I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick. That's
Why are
all.
you a big glider sick? Come on.
You may want to look into getting your own gliding license when you have the time. It might prove helpful to you.
Okay. Sure thing.
It sounds like you've still got something on your mind.
It's a big baby.
Why don't you tell us? We're all happy to listen.
Oh, remember
It's
the
nothing,
girl?
Really. It's just, well, Alice's story was really interesting and romantic. I won't argue about that. But still, the whole thing wasn't quite what I was hoping for.
He was hoping for a
Of
love
course,
potion.
I didn't actually expect the supreme blessing to be real, but...
Don't say that. None of this was your fault, Timaeus. Honestly, it's more on me for having agreed to be the Windblume Festival's special ambassador. Had I not asked for everyone's help...
If anything, it should be my fault for finding that
Oh
prophecy.
my god.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to blame the two of you either. I just feel like this whole adventure didn't really end on a high note, and we also didn't really get anything out of it.
But I'd say we still learned something new.
Well, that aside, Timaeus, you still need to go to Liyue to apologize to Yingar, right?
That's right.
Do you want Kali and I to accompany you?
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Yingar. Well, I mean, I just really don't want her to get mad at me. Now that I've come back to my senses, I really don't know what I should do.
Hey, you three? You may want to look over there.
Huh?
Oh no. Oh.
Miss Yingar?
Oh, so that's Miss Yingar? I've never met her before.
Yep, that's her. And she actually came all the way to Mondstadt.
That's right. She's such a weirdo.
I am so sorry, Miss Yingar. But how did you... I mean...
Are you so happy just to see me?
Well, of course I am. I'm so happy that, I don't, sorry, I don't know what to say.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding, but now that I've seen you like this, I suppose I could let you off the hook this time. You said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then, of course I had to come and find you instead.
Wow.
Should we go see how they're doing?
No.
I wouldn't. You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Oh, really?
Okay. That's a bit weird.
We'll just leave them alone then.
I am so glad to see Timaeus find his happiness.
I have to say, I'm even more envious of you, Sucrose. You can be happy just to see others happy, and you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. Even though you said that we're very much alike, I still feel like you have a much bigger heart than I do.
But if you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you. I guess we have the same amount of positive qualities. They're just spread over different parts of our personalities. I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt. I'm happy just to have met and become your friend. Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future. But that's okay too. Since we are so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say. You just need to believe that all of your issues aren't really issues at all.
But isn't it too late now for me to learn to accept myself?
Well... Do you know anything about the blooming cycles of Cecilius?
No, of course she does.
I may have read about that in a book before.
That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still dating. Surprising, right? To think that people would talk about that while on a date. My mom brought it up at dinner one time last month. She called my dad the most boring man she knew, and said that he even turned up late to a date once. All with a smile on her face. But she also said that learning is just another part of life. It's never too late to start something, as long as you recognize that it's something good for you to do. Why don't you give it a try, Kale?
Try and be the most boring man anyone's ever met in their life.
They're really having a great conversation. Paimon can't even find a moment to join in.
I nearly forgot. This is for you.
Uh-huh.
Texture. Are these seeds?
Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. These are the seeds of the sweet flower cultivars that I've worked on. It's nothing too special, but they're the best cultivars that I've made. So, I really hope
Be
that
born,
you'll
get
like them.
maidens. Also, cultivars
They're
are
super sweet.
definitely
Easy to grow and
things
keep.
that eat cultivators.
I'm also submitting them as my Windblumes
And only
for this year.
cultivators.
I wish that the Animo Archon could also see how lovely they are.
Thank you. I'll plant them in the Avidia forest and take good care of them.
Oh my god, she's gonna
Please take these notes.
plant invasive species in the Avidia
I've heard
forest.
that you've been working hard on your studies, so I've prepared some study materials for you at Sucrose's request. Feel free to look through them whenever you can find the time. Mondstadt's doors will always remain open to you.
Thank you so much. Really, I don't know what to say. I'm just really happy.
Ah, Sucrose, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a breath of joy?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. She's been collecting people's literal breaths of joy.
Can you exhale once into this test tube?
It's
I will save this breath of joy and use it in my research.
Oh, really? May I?
It's no. Oh, that's so gross. It's so weird in so many different ways.
What was that?
It was like a little cloud of happiness, but now it flew away.
Well, luckily, there's still some breath left in the test tube.
Uh.
I'll seal it up for now. I'll keep working on it and let you know as soon as I have any breakthroughs in my research.
Yeah, you can write to me. I'll be sure to respond.
I fixed the problem on my game, but sometimes it drops frames, so it's a win-lose situation.
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test friends forever?
Hell yeah.
That's it. I think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt beyond all hope of repair.
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely.
Cyno's the best.
The dragon here possesses a majestic form.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, this card back is for you. Cyno wanted you to have one for yourself. If I had to guess, I'd say he probably wants you to use it if you challenge him to a
Hell
duel.
yeah, I will get
I'm
a
a
sick new
master of
card
the
back.
game. Do you dare challenge me?
Yes.
Can you believe this guy? Huh. Let's knock him off his high horse.
Oh, we gotta play CCG right now? Hell yeah.
Wait, I've got something to give you too.
Is it a breath of... Is it your breath? She gonna breathe on us.
Yeah.
She gonna give us some
I should follow
gamer
local
breath.
Mondstadt customs and prepared a few small things themed after the Windblume festival.
Oh, that's cute.
I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. I want to give them to Amber, Master Tighnari, and Cyno. During Windblume, Mondstadters offer flowers to the people most important to them. You three are family to me.
But Tighnari said that we're not anything like an academic family. He wouldn't write joint papers with us.
Well, in this case, we can consider ourselves as regular siblings. And that should be just fine.
I agree. Oh, and here are some Padisara seeds as well. These are for the Traveler, Paimon, and everyone else from Mondstadt.
Whoa, are these really for us?
Hell yeah.
So, are these your chosen Windblooms?
Mm-hmm, one of them. Both Padisauras and Sumeru roses are my Windblooms. Although they're not native to Mondstadt, they are the flowers that can best express my feelings.
Nice.
I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for. To those who I wish to accompany as we greet more seasons and future Windblooms together. The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night, and who you'd want to see even if that meant crossing mountains and oceans to do so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there?
Huh?
Doesn't it look just like your test tube?
Will it be continued? Is that it? Okay, we got Call Ice Windblume. We got a sick new TCG back. Well, first let's yeah, there's that. Whatever. Let's check out our new TCG back. All right. Checking out the TCG. Okay, so we got this is our deck. We want to deck design. Card back. Where's our new one? This one? That's so cute though. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have the cute little paw on it. Well, we gotta do this. I don't know, we'll just max it out with that. I don't know what any of these things actually do in this thing still. Alright, there we go. Easy. Look at all that garbage I got. Love it. Alright, it's time to go back to the cat's tail. Let's go check out and see what we got going. Oh, Sino. What's up, Sino?
I quite like my new card back. It goes perfectly with my deck. I take it you've also received your card back? Want to use it to play around?
Yes. Let's do it! What deck am I using? I got, you probably hear it upstairs. I have my cheer squad going. Let's just do, let's start it up. Let's see how it goes. Been a while since I've dropped and played some TCG, so let's play some TCG. Alright, if I remember, you don't care about anything except for what Noelle's doing. Drawing cards are probably pretty good. Alright. Yeah, we'll start with
Alright, let's go.
good old Bedeau. Looking for our gems, our proper gems. We want Electro, we want Geo. Or just those ones. Alright, well.
Guilty.
Interesting. First we will draw 2 cards. See what we get. More 2 cards. We'll play this. Yep, we will. Alright. Beating him up. What does that do? Check in. Next normal attack. 1. Okay. It's fine. We attack.
Surrender.
Sure. Alright, we will play Ellen and the round. So we gotta go next round first. We're gonna switch to Noelle and just start going. They're out of dice. We're going to draw 2 cards. It's going to be excellent. Perfect. So we are just going to switch over to Noelle and start going at it. Alright, first things first. Give her a mask. Switch it over to Noelle. Use the Animo dice. And off we go.
This ends now.
Oh no.
Judgment is upon you.
I've been judged. So judgy. I guess we do this, right? Play this. Get extra shield. Get our dice back. We should be able to get a normal attack out. And we will just shield up again. Oh, we only need 2? We messed up. Switch over to Bennett. We will... What does this do? No, we're going to draw 2 cards. And then end the turn. And we should be able to just start going to town. They're going to end their turn now. But we're going to get first round. So we're still going to have our shield on, which means we will get a bunch of life as well. All right, just Geo. All right, not as much Geo as we wanted, but we're going for it. First things first. Yeah, I guess we just burst.
As a dutiful maid would.
Let's light it up.
Overloaded switches to him. We'll feed our Noelle. Let's give Bennett an old punch right to the gut. Okay. Interesting. We are going to... That 2. Yeah, we're just going to end the turn. They could have switched characters or done something, but I guess they decided this is where they're at. Alright, we got a weapon swap. Not very helpful right now. Okay, re-rolling all these dice. Good stuff. Excellent. Yep, so we will Paimon with our 3 cryo. We will just do a normal attack, kill Bennett. And then we can normal attack again, Sino. Oh, never mind. We can't normal attack Sino.
Don't get cocky.
Interesting. Next time before I perform a switch character, the switch character can do his past actions have combat. Okay, so if I cast this, I think if I end the turn, it'll work next round as well, but we'll see.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Okay. Yep. All right. Again, we're going Geo, as much Geo as we can get. That's pretty good, though. And we get 2 free dice. So yeah, we're switching over to Noelle.
As you wish.
It was free. That's what we like to see. She still doesn't have anything on, so we're going to get the shield.
Leave it all to me.
Sure. Shield's gone. We'll shield up again.
Steady as stone.
We'll take 1. This is going to normal attacks. Normal attacks. I think I can't burst yet. Let me get rid of this. Turn into Geo. If I burst now, she won't die though. I want her to not exist. How much? Div 2? Okay, we're still gonna do this.
Time to clean up.
They ended the round? Okay, so we will kill her.
You have spirit.
I know. So this is bad, but we're gonna end the turn. Cyno's gonna attack. Oh, and we should be able to kill him on the backswing. Alright, let's see. Let's see how it goes. We'll actually keep the lightning because we're probably going to end up using it. It's fine. We have enough cards in hand that this should be fine. We have the Paimon ability. We get the 2 extra Omni dice. Yeah, he's going to definitely kill Noelle.
They still need me.
They do still need you, Noelle. So we are going to put a big dumb sword on her. She is then going to normal attack and kill Cyno. And that is that.
In death, a new cycle begins.
That's right, Cyno. In death, a new cycle begins. Emphasis on the death. Alright, well, we beat the card master himself in a game of cards. Good.
A well-deserved victory.
He's so salty. Alright, let's see. Let's see who we can invite and play cards against today. New patch since Daya came out, so there should be new cards. New characters. Like, yes, we got Eula, and Kokomi, and Kujo Sara. Hell yeah, Eula is so cool. I absolutely want to play Eula, and I also want to play Kujo
You want
Sara.
to go against me? Fine. Challenge accepted.
Let me adjust my deck. Let's play my lovely ladies here. Yeah.
You want to go against me?
Yes. Alright, let's see. Let's see how we do. Noelle is probably one of the best characters, I feel like, but, you know, sometimes you just wanna play other stuff. Let's toss, I wanna keep that. Let's toss, let's just toss Jean's burst thing. Sure. Yeah.
Let's go out and play.
Let's do it. Let's give them the goldfish. Okay. Not bad. We're just gonna shoot this out. Oh, good old Timmy.
Beg for mercy.
So much damage. I'm going to get rid of this, turn to fire, and then just, yeah, blast them. Are they going to elemental? Yeah. Breastplate, they get their crystallized shield. We will end the round. I don't have any more fireworks, but that's okay. Alright, we get a free switch, which is pretty good. Alright, we're looking for cryo. I think we're going to switch over to Ayaka just to get extra. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll just stick with our plan. We'll put this down. What does this do? You're going to use an elemental skill, heals himself for 2. Sure. Uses lit.
Fire hazard.
Yep. Yep. Alright, they're establishing their board. Next turn, we're going to have a lot of dice to do. Ooh, they're doing nothing. That's crazy. Alright, well, we will draw 2. Since they've decided to do nothing. What is this guy? Uses normal attack. I wish we had that hat on her. We'll put that on Ayaka, though. And we will end the round. So they get to go first. But we are going to hopefully put the bow on Ayaka and just start auto-attacking. Getting that fire damage on everyone. And eventually we can, yeah, that's good. Roll those. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, what's he got? Okay. Good thing. Wow, really going at it. All right. So I think we are going to put the bow. Are we going to bow? No, we're not going to bow. We're just going to attack. So it's going to blow up the shield. Okay, she's dead. So now we're going to start getting the melt skills.
I've gained the upper hand.
Yep, normal attack. Hello, Eula. We will use this.
My apologies.
Perfect.
Beg for mercy.
I will not beg for mercy. We'll end the turn. We got some great Inazuma tracks going on as we're going for the Inazuma background. Alright. The Aqua Favonia I probably will put on her. Ayaka, just to get the extra... actually, maybe I'll keep those and so I can put the Aqua Favonia on her. And we rolled hot garbage, but that's okay. Sometimes you roll hot garbage. We have the Paimon to fix our dice, but we're going to definitely put this on. And we're going to start... Yeah.
I'll be back. This is suboptimal.
You're correct. This is suboptimal. Alright. We can't... He's not going to burst us. We are going to burst him, though. Okay, normal attack is fine. Yep. Oh, it only costs 3? That's fine. Now we have it still staying in play.
Gotten into quite a bind.
We're going to switch over to Jean after. She's going to get bopped. We want to keep both our characters so we can get full utilization of... Not utilization. Full marks of winning this match. Jean gets bopped. End the turn. They're gonna end the turn. Alright. We get the melt damage. We should be able to just attack and win the game. Alright, not that it matters too much. I think we should be able to deal 2 damage with our normal attack. And Jean can close this out. Right. And that's that. Finished. It's a shame we got rid of Noelle. There we go. But we got Eula now. Alright, physical attack, normal damage. Okay, it deals 2 damage. If this character has not yet gained Grimheart, they gain Grimheart. What does Grimheart do, though? Okay, Grimheart. After this character attached uses Icicle Vortex, move the stats, deal 2 damage for each instance. After the character to which this is attached to uses Icicle Vortex, remove this status, deal for each instance. Okay, cool. Alright. Excellent. Well, it's very, I mean, obviously it's very close to how she plays in the normal game. That's pretty cool.
You'll live to regret this.
Well, at least I'll live, Eula. At least I'll live. Alright, let's invite someone else. Ah, Cacao Me. Alright.
My strategies and my deck are at the ready. Let us begin.
Alright, Master Strategist, War Mastermind, Healer Supreme, Kokomi, the Fish Queen. Let's play some TCG. Not fair. She has 2 fish. I want to fight fish with fish. Some people fight fire with fire. I fight fish with fish. We're going to dump these, I think. Sure.
Are you going to hold a festival?
I haven't redone this deck yet. It's not how I would intend to build this deck normally. I would have less, it is too many fish. I would normally have less, like, of the burst and weapons and stuff and just more utility stuff to kind of burst damage, but this is what we're playing with. What are we gonna do? I guess I'm gonna start with Paimonning. Yep, using those. Good old Ellen. Put a bow on her. And just normal attack. Yeah, I just normal attack. Get the damage out. It's fine, we didn't get the elemental stuff, but that's okay. Wow. Get those dice. Put little hats on them. Alright, what does this do? This character gains Hydra application and summons Bakakuragi. Alright, well. End the round on my turn. Alright. What are you doing?
Time for a light show.
Yeah. Little jealous of that, but yeah, I got splashed, they get healed. Alright. Lots of Omni dice, which is nice, but we're going to roll these, try and get some more fire. One cryo, one... That's not too bad. What is bad, though, is, the fact that we're going to get melted. Or vaporized, sorry. Yeah, that vape damage. Always be vaping. Alright. We're smacking in, though. Loads of damage from us. And, okay, do we die? We don't die, so we should be able to kill them on our swing back. That's good. It's a good start. And then we're going to switch out our characters.
An acceptable loss.
No, it's not. Alright. Oh, they get their attack. Okay, we don't get to switch out. But we are going to play Ayaka.
Like my new stratagem?
No, I don't. Kokomi. Fish lady. We will end the round. Us going first, we should be able to just kill Kokomi off the bat. Right? This'll, yeah. Because, yeah, it deals 3 damage. Perfect. Oh, she's at 5. Never mind. She had the fish. Fish supremacy. Little fish healer. Okay. That makes it much worse. Especially because we gotta reroll all of our dice. Our dice are slightly better. Not great, though. What does this sword do? Character does 1 extra damage. I guess we just do this, right? Just makes her cryo damage deal more, right? Fused, create common specials, equipped, allow the character to which attached deal +1 cryo. 1 less elemental dice. Okay. No, we just want to... No, we don't want a normal attack either. I think do we want to put the sword on our normal attack? Maybe we do. Just deals 1 damage. Seems pretty bad. This is the... Use elemental skill, 2 HP. Hey, you know what? Alright. Now if she uses her skill, she's gonna freeze herself. Which is bad news for her.
Preparations are complete.
Okay. Okay. I mean... There we go. Woo.
I miscalculated.
Yes, you did. Oh, it's not my turn. They yelled at me and said it was not my turn. Okay, we're getting bopped. Bop for 1 or 2. Let us end the round. Alright. Alright. We have game plan now. We can put the sword on, because we can then use her skill to heal. And then we'll have double heals. We're going to re-roll these. And we'll re-roll everything that's not cryo. Who are we fooling? We're going to re-roll everything that's not cryo. Perfect. This looks awesome. Then we can do this. Right. We do that. We do this. We can do... Takes 2 cryo to do this? No, we're just going to do this. Yeah.
My apologies.
Beautiful. Okay, he's putting a hat on. Elemental burst? Does it... Yeah, he froze himself. This is like best case scenario. Now we get to end the round. Well, we get to... Yeah, what does it end the round? Because they don't get to act anymore, so they're just going to sit there like a dope. They can draw their cards, they can strategize. But don't feed him. No. So rude. Alright. So we need more cryo. The more cryo we get, we can even use our ability and then our burst if we have enough cryo. I think we do. So we can use this and then do our burst. Because our burst only costs 3. This doesn't take an action. So if we do this, then we can do this. And that's lovely. Okay, water dice. Chef Mao. He froze himself? Oh my god, it's so OP. Alright, well, we're going to eat this, turn it into that, and then end this match.
I have taught you everything
And
I know.
he taught us everything he knew. Too bad it wasn't enough. Look at that, we got Kokomi now. She makes fish. What is this? She puts on her new dress. Character which is attached has their normal attack, deal +1 damage. After the character which is attached uses normal attack, heal 1 HP for all your characters. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's good. Fun little thing about Kokomi, she is one of my only 5-star characters that's a banner character that I have C1 because she makes a big dumb tuna when she attacks. And that's really fun. I don't want to talk to her again. We already did this.
And my deck are at the ready.
Well, I got better things to do right now, which is talk to my favorite Raiden Shogun fangirl. Good old Kujo Sara, the Tengu herself. Yeah, super hyped to fight the Tengu. Let's play up a different
I
deck.
had the same intention in mind. Let us begin at once.
Let me adjust my deck. Do I want to play this? That's kind of funny. I think... yeah, let's do Kole Mona. Is that what I want to do? Do 2 Gene? Oh, this one's got Ganyu? Let's play
A
Ganyu.
duel? I had the same intention in mind.
Yeah, let's do it right now. Alright. We got Ganyu bursts. We got fun times with that. Alright. Well, we're gonna throw this away, throw that away. Let's see how this goes. Alright. I think we're gonna start with...
What are my orders?
we're gonna see if we can do some normal stuff. Oh, my dog is doing something very strange. Huh. You alright, Bean? Maybe she's not alright. Maybe she's alright. She's making weird noises at me. Did you drink your water, stupid? Oh. We'll do that. Move. Make everyone's life a bit less. We're going Ayaka. Do we normal attack? Make a bloom. I think we just how much? They have 5? Yeah, let's just get some damage in. The goal is to make their life 0, so
Take flight.
they won't be able to kill our Ganyu this time, and then we can at least do our burst and then start playing. We might actually switch over to do a Gene run this time. Double Paimon's not really what we're looking for. I mean, it's good on turn 3 if we play them both, but right now we're just looking to do as much. We'll keep the Animo dice, but we'll toss everything else. We're looking to do Ganyu burst into Ganyu burst into Gene, so let's take one of these. Turn that into that. Take this away. How much does burst cost? 3? Okay, so I have 3 cryo now. So then I'm going to use this. Burst.
Glaze over.
Deal a whole pile of damage. And then continue to deal a whole bunch of damage. They're going to shock Superconduct out if they use lightning attack. which is going to bring my gene out anyway, so we don't even have to think about it. They switched official. I kind of wish we didn't have to switch this way, so we're just going to draw cards. And draw cards. And then just switch to Gene, because then we can just end the turn next turn. And they'll summon fish. They'll summon Oz, yeah. Boop. And there's Oz. We'll end the turn. We'll get the damage with the little cryo thing, and then we'll be able to swirl the damage. And yeah, very strong. All right, let's see what we get. We were looking for Animo dice. Well, now we get the cryo dice. We'll keep 3 just in case we have to switch back to Ganyu. Single Animo dice? Hell yeah. That's what we deserve today. Oh, what was that? Instead of using the Paimon, I went and I destroyed it. That's fine. It's fine, don't worry about it. Make them play Ayaka. She gets her ice attack. She'll make me superconduct. I think I actually just do it again. Like, we just destroy all of our stuff and then just kill most of them, right? It's not like the worst thing. Yeah, we'll take some damage. We switch over to Yoimiya. Okay, we get bopped. We will end the... Actually, this is even better. We can do this. We can light up. We can get lit. They end the round. We end the round. So worst case scenario, they Phantasmagorias. But we still have enough to probably just kill them. Let's see what we get. Okay, we have 1 Omni dice, so we're actually just going to keep that, and we're just going to re-roll these. Because they might kill our... They might kill our Yoimiya.
I shall prevail.
Yeah. Deals a whole pile of damage. Okay. We will kill Fischl. Easy.
The battle is still far.
So now we want her to attack us. Yep, skill. She dies. We get switch over to Ganyu. Ganyu will normal attack and kill. And that is how you get the new characters. Nice and easy. Beautiful. All right.
No general can win all battles. I have to admit, that was an excellent show of skill.
All right. Well, that was a good time. Hello, Kujo-Sara. I too am Kujo-Sara. All right. That's going to do it for today's stream. Just a quick little stream today before, you know, just for today. Maybe I'll play some more later tonight. Thanks for coming to join me, hanging out, playing some of these nice card games. I got more card games to do, obviously. You can see on the screen. But for that, we'll be later. Gonna make sure my dog is doing okay. She was giving me a weird sniffy sound. She was just getting excited at something, I think. But anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow, I'll be doing my usual Hump Day Horror. I have a whole pile of games to play. I have a literal line of games on my computer that I will be running through and playing and having Maybe a good time, maybe a mediocre time, but likely just a good old jolly time. So, thank you very much. Catch you later, and I'll see you. I know you can't wait for Hump Day Horror, because I also can't wait for Hump Day Horror. It's my favorite alliteration. Alright, see you later. Bye.